Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you a tutorial how to create a color splash effect using Python. Okay, let's dive into the tutorial. Before going to the tutorial, I will explain what I am going to do. Okay, this is the image we get when we run through the model. Okay, this is a segmentation image, the mask of the person. Okay, this pre-trained model only identifies the person's bodies. Okay, after identifying the segmentation image, okay, I will create a mask of the image by creating a lower and upper ranges. I will create the mask of the image. After creating the mask, I will uh, mask the image to the original image. Then I will get the segmentation output. Okay, after getting the segmentation output, I need to fix a background layer as a grayscale. Okay, to do the grayscale of the image, uh, first I will take the original image. And I will apply grayscale to the image. After applying the grayscale to the image, um, I will take the mask. Okay, I will invert this mask and apply to this grayscale image. Okay, then the inversion of the grayscale image will be like this. Okay, I will get the gray inversion of the original image. Okay, then I will take the segmentation output and gray inversion. I will add both of these results. Then I will get the color splash effect frame. This is the final output. When this gray inversion and the segmentation output is added, then we will get the splash frame. Okay, we will see the code how it will be. Okay, and here this class this class is a this class is used to load the model and run the model through the image. Okay, this is a this is predefined in the GitHub source. It is open sourced. Okay, we will input the model file, zip file. It is provided in the description in my GitHub code. Check it out. Okay, I'm inserting the model file to the model path to the deploy model, and then the model object is created. After the model is loaded successfully, okay, I will create a function which is used to create the segmentation output. This mask model gives the output of segmentation output. Okay, it takes an original input image and gives a segmentation output. Okay, I will show you. Firstly, the model takes an input of pillow image, but we will take an image of in the form of OpenCV. So firstly we should convert the OpenCV image into a pillow image format from BGR to RGB. After converting the OpenCV image into a pillow image, we should convert that array into a pillow object. Okay, after converting the pillow object, the pillow image is given as an input to the model. Then we will get the segmentation map and the original resized image. Okay, resized image is nothing but the original image. Resized image is nothing but like this left part of the original image. Okay, segmentation map is nothing but this is the segmentation map. Okay, we will get a segmentation map from the model, but the resized image should be converted from pillow to again array format in the numpy array. After converting into array, it is again converted into the OpenCV format. Okay, after converting it into a OpenCV format, the resized image is kept aside, and then we will take the segmentation map. We will get the segmentation map of 2D array. Okay, we will get the segmentation map of 2D array. So we have to assign a color to the person. Actually, we get the segmentation map in a 2D array, but we need to assign a purple color to this segmentation map to check the differences that this is a person. Okay, so we are using the label to color image, which is also predefined, to give a color to the segmentation map. Then we'll get the segmentation image. This segmentation image is resized to the original image. Okay, the resized image and segmentation image should be of same size. Then the segmentation image is, the resulted segmentation image is here. After getting the segmentation image, we want to get the mask of the image. We need to get the mask of the image. To get the mask of the image, we detect the lower and upper range of this color. Then we will get a mask of using inRange function. Okay, we use the lower and upper range of the color, and then we'll use the cv2.inRange function to mask it. Okay, then we will get the mask. Okay, this is the mask. After getting the mask, we should apply the mask to the original image. Original image is a resized image. Okay, mask is equal to mask. We are applying the mask to the original image. After applying the mask to the original image, we will get the segmentation output. Okay, this is the segmentation output. Okay, after getting the segmentation output, the segmentation output and mask and the original image, these three objects are returned as tuple to the function, to the mask model function. Okay, it will give the input as an image, an OpenCV image. Then we will get the three outputs. One is the mask of the image, and a segmentation output of the image, and a original image as a tuple. Okay, 50% of the part is completed. After getting the segmentation output, we will kept it aside. Okay, first we will read the original image. Okay, then we will give the frame to the mask model, this function. Okay, then we will get the tuple, a resized image, a mask, and a segmentation output in the out tuple. Then, so we have the first tuple, resized image is the original image. So we will take the original image to convert it into a grayscale. Okay, we will convert it into a grayscale. After converting it into a grayscale, it is in a 2D array. We need to convert it into a 3D array to mask it. So we'll convert it into a 3D array, which will be of same result, but the array dimensions will be changed. Okay, after converting it into a gray RGB, color gray to RGB, then we will get the gray RGB. So we should apply an invert mask. Okay, we will take the invert mask from the out tuple. In the second output is the mask. Okay, we will use the mask. Out of 1 is the mask. Okay, by subtracting 255 from the mask, we will get the inversion mask. Okay, we will get the inversion mask. The inversion mask is applied to the grayscale image using bitwise AND. Okay, the inversion mask is applied to the grayscale image using bitwise AND. The result will be like this. Like after applying the invert mask, okay, we'll get the mask like here, and we are applying this mask to the grayscale image. Applying the mask to the grayscale image will be, we are applying the inverted mask of this to grayscale image, then we will get the inverted grayscale. Okay, after getting the inverted grayscale, we have the segmentation output. Okay, we need to add both of these. Okay, the gray inversion will be in the gray variable. Okay, the original frame is resized. Okay, to show in the stack images. This splash frame will be the output, like adding the gray and the segmentation output. Out of 2 is the segmentation output. The in the tuple out of 2 is the segmentation output, and the gray is the gray inversion image. We're adding both of this, then we'll get the splash frame. We'll check the splash frame here. This is the splash frame. This is the final output. After getting the final output, we are we are attaching the both original frame and splash frame to see the differences. Okay, this is the final output. Okay, this is the original image, and we are converting it into a splash effect by using a pre-trained model which detects the uh, person, which detects the uh, person's border, exact person's borders. Then we'll mask it with a grayscale layer, then we'll get the color splash effect. I think that you understand the tutorial. If not, you can comment below. I will improve my teaching. Thank you. Thank you. Subscribe for more videos.